a Rolling Stone cover of a Bob Dylan song. This is at Howard Stern's birthday bash. CVT Guitar Lesson for Steven. Steven, I think this is your first one, and man, you aimed high, dude. John Mayer, just top shelf player. The dude's phenomenal. It's like a more modernized, polished Stevie Ray Vaughan. That's, I don't know, man. Just amazing riffs, dude. So a lot of stuff here. 8 pages of handwritten tabs, detailed. The tuning is standard for this, and yeah, let's jump right in. At 18 seconds in, I generalized the rhythm a little bit, okay? Because if not, it would have been like 22 pages. You'll see what I mean. Not 22 really, but to solidify it. But we've got tons of these riffs in here. Starting with A major, this is doing the barred version here on the 2nd fret, D, G, and B. You're gonna go 2 strums on the chord, A through B, 2 downstrokes, and then string mutes, just down, up, down, up. Just, you know, I haven't heard you play, Steven. I don't know if you get more CVT lessons, maybe you can clue me in on where you're at with your playing. But I don't know if you've done this type of stuff. You probably have, man, if you're having me do a John Mayer song for you. So just light pressure with the strings here, right? And down, up, down, up. The next chord, this is a D with an F sharp bass. Actually, this would be also an A on the bass here. So 4D, 2G, and 3B. Cool thing is you're kind of already set for it if you just want to leave that bar there and go 4D, 3B. And same strings, same rhythm, everything. 2 strums and then muting down, up, down, up. Let's take that shape and move it up a whole step. Alright, now it's the E chord. And just the D, G, and B string, you're going to go down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Actually, 12 times on that. Alright, and then start it over. And then when you get to this chord, the D with the F sharp, you're going to go down, 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 up, down on the mutes. And it's a little tricky. You're going to go catch it with an upstroke on the chord, hit it down, slide up a whole step to 6, 4, 5. So it ends up going. Once you get there, you're going to strum 7 times, downstrokes. Okay? Solo 1, 30 seconds in. A lot of solos in here. Yeah. You'll go 4G, whole step bend. And I put pick directions in you know, a lot of parts here, but Mayer a lot of times will alternate pick when you don't have to tempo wise, but it creates this cool feel. So, you know, it's not etched in stone, but I put it down where I thought it would be definitely important for you. So we're going to bend the 4G, and then 2nd fret B and E, and 5B. 4G bend, it's a whole step. And then stop the note, go 4-2G, 4D. 5A, vibrato twice. So 7A, slide to 9. And then 7-7 on the D, alternate pick. I'm going up down, so it makes sense that way. You're gonna hammer to the 9th fret, pull off to the 7th fret. So we're gonna leave that finger down. Hammer 9, pull 7, and then 9A, 7D, vibrato twice. So John Mayer does a lot of half-step slides too, where you may think it's a whole step. Kind of makes it a little more jazzy. So we're gonna go 9D, slide to 10, and then from there 9G vibrato. So again, and then go 11G, 12B vibrato, 12B bend vibrato, and then 12B half step bend, that's a 1 fret bend, hold, release, pull off to 10, and then 11G. And then 10 hammer 12B, 10B vibrato. So it's 12B bend, kind of jazzy part here, I think. And then 10, 12 on the E vibrato again, and then 12 step and a half bend, hold, release. That's a 3 fret bend. We're bending an E to a G. So, okay. And then lost my spot. There we go. Step and a half bend, release. 10, 12 E. And then 12B half step bend, 12-10 vibrato B. Really cool run, man, with that half step bend. Experiment with fingering. You could kind of do this finger shift with the 3rd finger on the 12s, which I like doing, or you can jump the middle up there. (11G), and then go to the B string, 10, 13, 13, and then half step bend the 13 after that. So here's the jazzy part. 10E, 12E, so 12E, 12B half step bend, and then 12, 10, 12 on the B. So 47 seconds in, 7G bend a whole step, and then 5BE to 8E. And then this is a Stevie Ray Vaughan thing here. 5E, hammer 7, pull 5. So, oops. 7, 5B, down up to 5E. 8B, pull off to 5. And then 8G, double pull off to 7/5. So you have, and fingering, you can, just like with picking, you can change it. I noticed John Mayer, with stuff like that, he'll use like the 3rd, 2nd index. I do that too, but most players will when the frets are tiny, you know, not so much down here. So go with what you're comfortable with. Don't avoid the pinky just because it's difficult. Be practical, you know, and you'll find that comfortable fingering. So 7/5D down up to 8B. So 5B, and you're gonna go. This is, I thought was really cool. Eddie Van Halen does stuff like this. You're gonna go 5B, 7, 5 on the G, but you're gonna hammer to the 7, pull off to the 5. Subtle, you know, instead of going. Love that stuff. Alright, that's it for page 2. So we move over to page 3. 5 on the G, you're gonna bend, release, and vibrato. Oh, that would come off the end part. So we have 7D vibrato, and then go on the D string, alternate pick 5-7-5, and then 7A. 5-7-5, 7A, 5D, 7A, rest, 7 slide. So you have 53 seconds in, 4G, slide to 9. And let's see, you can go 3rd finger or middle, but it'll be 7 on the B. And this is really cool, very Hendrix double stop stuff. Let it ring as you go 7B, 7E, and then 9-7 GB together. So it's Then go 9/7 GB to 9/9, and that'll be twice on the 9/9s. You're gonna go down, up, down. So it's, or then go back to the 9/7 GB, hammer to 9B. Stay there, or now actually go back to 9/7 and go down, up, down, up on the 9/9, down, 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 pull off to the, or hammer to the 9B, down on 9/9, down, up, down, slide. I know it's a mouthful of stuff there, but let's see if I can get that whole part for you so you can hear it a little more in context. Really cool around the whole. Anyways, he comes back to some stuff like that later too. Section 2, 59 seconds. This is the verse, very Hendrix. You want to use your thumb on this, and on the 3rd fret E, slide to the 5th fret, and then hit the 5th fret once you're there. 7/6/5 DGB, strum, and then string mutes down up. So it's same thing. Move up to the 7th fret on the E with your thumb, bar the 7th fret on the G and B with your index, and you're going to hit the 7 G and B, hammer to 9 G, pull to 7. So it's, and then 9/10 on the D. From there, 9th fret with your thumb on the E, bar the 9th fret on the D and G, and go. Alright, so 9th fret on the E twice, 9 D and G, hammer to 11 D. When you do that, Stephen, make sure, people struggle a lot over the years. When I work with them on double stops, when they hammer the above note, that finger angle ends up muting the secondary note, the G, like this. You should hear 2 notes after you hammer. Critical. And then, so think of your outline basically. This is A major, B minor, and C sharp minor. He's just making it a lot more beautiful and tricky. 10th fret on the E string. You can use your middle finger for this. 2 times. 9D, 11G, go down, up, down, slide. Open E, twice. And you're going to love this chord. 11A, 9D, 11G, go down, up, down. Let's see, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So, then 9th fret bar D, G, and B, the index. Hit those, hammer to 11D. Again, and then strum all the 9s. Once again, make sure that you don't, you should be hearing 3 strings now. Okay. From there, you're going to go 9th fret barred A and D, hammer to 11A, hearing 2 notes, right? So you're going to go, and then 9th fret again, A, D, hammer 10A, pull 9, so it's to 12E, 9A and D, and then 12, 9, 7 on the E. It's beautiful. Alright, I think that's the midpoint of the verse, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2 times, 2nd time no star. So you'll play basically the first 2 chords. That. Once you get to the B minor, then it's you jump to after the double dots to 9 on the E string. low E, and the 9 bar G and B. Go. You're gonna hit the 9 GB, hammer 11 G, pull 9. Do that twice. So 11, pull 9 on the D, 11A. But with this starting. So 10th fret on the E, this time with the thumb, and bar the 10th fret on the E and B. Do a double stop, it's a hammer to 12B, so it's 9G, 10B, hammer 11G, pull 9, and then 12D, pull 9, so it's to 12A, to open E twice.